Now to Reading Rescue. If your child doesn't show much interest or confidence in reading, the answer may be at your local animal shelter. This is a personal story for Joy and myself because both of our young kids are taking part in programs that are really growing in popularity.
And I can tell you, for my 9-year-old daughter, Addison, reading's not her favorite thing to do, but what you're about to see not only helps her and Tarek's children, Noah and Leia, helps them, but it also helps the pets they're reading to get them ready for adoption.
When we go inside, we would read to the cats, but first, before we read, the cats kind of want to get used to you.
My daughter was so excited to show me the lay of the land inside the safe animal shelter in Middleburg.
Hi. Are you here to read with the cats today?
Yes.
Room 2 has the most in there, so I think you'll have some good luck.
We made a deal. Addison gets to come here and spend time with pets awaiting adoption if she keeps up with her homework and school studies. And part of her time at the animal shelter is spent
The alarm can ring, the birds can peep, my bed is warm.
reading to cats. Sherry Mansfield with the Safe Animal Shelter says they started their Cat Tales program several years ago, allowing kids in grades K through 6 to bring a book, sit,
I'm the kid who isn't getting up.
and read to the cats in the adoption rooms. The kids are rewarded with small toys after so many visits, but the real reward,
That Mercy should dress up and go trick-or-treating.
It's all about socializing the cats and offering a chance for kids who are shy about reading out loud to, the cats don't judge.
No, 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 said Mrs. Watson.
Mansfield's right, says Nemours adolescent psychologist Dr. Lisa Schilling. We showed her our video of several local kids reading to pets.
The animals don't care if they read a word wrong, if they're not reading fluently, if they're not reading quickly. And they have a captive audience that is showing them affection and attention, which encourages reading.
Dr. Schilling says research shows interacting with animals helps decrease blood pressure, heart rate, and stress hormones. Animals can play such an important role. Dr. Schilling and a team of specialists at Nemours Children's Health are studying therapy for kids involving animals, using these miniature horses, a program they hope to kick off this holiday season.
But he still didn't budge.
Dr. Schilling says reading to pets can also give kids assuredness, like 9-year-old Noah.
Brace yourself. Ready? Okay.
His mom, News4JAX's morning show anchor Melanie Lawson, says Noah and his younger sister Leia
Let the kids get up in Alaska.
both started reading to the dogs and cats at the Jacksonville Humane Society several months ago.
Noah is kind of a little introverted, especially when he's reading. He wants to do it by himself and quietly. And so this has made him kind of read out loud, have a little bit more confidence, to want to read, at times that it's not required.
The nonprofit's Positive Reading program has 200 to 300 active young readers who visit regularly throughout the year, which in turn benefits potential pet owners.
People are way more likely to want to meet a dog and then hopefully adopt a dog if the dog comes to the front of the kennel as they're walking by. And positive reading does help encourage the dogs to come to the front of the kennel when people are there.
And if the opportunity is there,
The dog's name is Amelia, and my name is Amelia. And they're spelled the exact same way.
being able to choose the pet they read to is also important for young readers, like 10-year-old Amelia and her 8-year-old brother Mason.
At first he was very frightened, and I started reading to him, and he started calming down, so I realized that he started to like me.
Whether it's for class credit or their love of animals.
I really like dogs, and they won't let me get a dog.
So this is the next closest thing?
Yeah.
Dr. Schilling says reading to pets is a benefit that's as old as time.
Forever, we've been interacting with animals, and that bond between humans and animals has been special and important.
You can try with dogs and roosters. You can try with goats and geese.
It's amazing how those animals just like migrate to you.
Yeah,
the rhythmic sound of the voice. The Jacksonville Humane Society also has an outreach unit in which it brings its positive reading program out to local community centers. And by the way, my daughter has held up her part of the deal, keeping up with her studies so she can go to the animal shelter. I snapped this photo of her during breakfast one morning, reviewing her notes for an open book test. I'm so proud of her. Go Addison.
Keep up the good work. Sometimes it's just a little bit of motivation that can go a long way. This is like a win-win situation. We had a bit of an interesting experience in that as a result of the Positively Reading program, now, just like the young man you saw, I'm sorry, the young girl that you saw in that story, my kids both want a dog. They really, really want a dog. And right now the answer still is no.
Oh, Christmas is almost here. That answer could change.
Yeah.
Okay.